Inside the billionaire life of Donald Trump's wife is not a fairy tale. It's a calculated journey through power, silence, wealth, and survival at the highest level of society. This is not the story the media tells you. This is what life really looks like when you marry into one of the most controversial fortunes in modern history. Long before private jets and Secret Service motorcades, Melania Trump was Melania Trump. Growing up in a quiet town in Slovenia, no skyscrapers, no luxury brands, no connections. Her father sold cars. Her mother worked in fashion. Life was structured, modest, and disciplined. Melania learned early that nothing would be handed to her. If she wanted more, she would have to leave everything behind. She was quiet, observant, and reserved. While others chased attention, Melania studied how attention worked. That mindset followed her into modeling. By her teenage years, she was already working across Europe, walking runways in Milan and Paris, surrounded by wealth she didn't yet own but clearly understood. When Melania moved to New York in the 1990s, she arrived alone. No powerful friends. No safety net. She lived simply, worked constantly, and avoided the party lifestyle that consumed many models around her. She wasn't chasing fame. She was chasing positioning. Then came a night that changed her life, the ATA Manhattan fashion event filled with money, cameras, and egos. Melania met Donald Trump. He was already a billionaire, already famous, already controversial. He was used to being admired, chased, and flattered. Melania did none of that. She didn't chase him. She didn't impress him. She didn't give him control. That distance made her irresistible. Donald pursued. Melania stayed measured. Their relationship developed slowly, privately, and deliberately. While Trump lived loudly in the public eye, Melania remained in the background, protecting her privacy and building leverage through silence. When they married in 2005, the wedding wasn't about romance. It was about status. Billionaires, celebrities, politicians, royalty, all in one room. Her custom Dior wedding dress cost more than most people earn in a lifetime. Cameras flashed, headlines exploded, but Melania stayed composed. Once the celebration ended, real life began. Inside Trump Tower, Melania entered a world most people will never experience. A gold-lined triplex penthouse overlooking Manhattan. Private elevators. Personal staff. Drivers. Security. No crowds. No waiting. No explanations. This was not luxury for comfort. This was luxury for control. Melania structured her life around privacy. She avoided unnecessary exposure. She limited access. She controlled her image. While Donald thrived on attention and chaos, Melania thrived on distance and order. When Donald Trump announced his presidential run, many expected Melania to step into the spotlight. Instead, she stepped back. She protected her son. She watched how the power dynamics shifted. And when Donald won the presidency, Melania didn't rush to Washington. Behind closed doors, she negotiated. Reports later revealed Melania renegotiated her prenup, strengthening financial guarantees and inheritance protections. This wasn't emotion. This was strategy. Melania understood something many people don't. Power changes marriages, and protection must come before loyalty. As First Lady, Melania entered one of the most elite positions on earth. Secret Service protection at all times. Air Force One, private White House quarters, access to world leaders, kings, queens, and billion-dollar decisions. Yet she remained distant. She didn't engage in political chaos. She didn't overshare personal feelings. She didn't feed the media. Her appearances were rare, controlled, and calculated. Her fashion became global news. Every outfit sparked headlines. Luxury brands competed for her presence because Melania Trump didn't just wear fashion. She commanded attention without speaking. Despite being married to a billionaire, Melania built her own financial identity. Jewelry collections, licensing deals, branding projects, NFTs, investments. Her personal net worth quietly climbed into the tens of millions. Separate from Donald Trump's fortune, IN billionaire families. Independence is power. Inside her personal life, Melania maintained strict boundaries, separate routines, limited access, emotional distance. Staff described her as polite, controlled, and private. She didn't argue publicly. She didn't react impulsively. She didn't lose composure. Silence was her strongest weapon. When the Trump presidency ended, Melania disappeared from public life almost completely. No nonstop interviews. No political rallies. No social media noise. While Donald Trump remained everywhere, Melania became rare. And rarity is priceless at the top. Today, Melania Trump lives surrounded by extreme wealth, private jets, luxury estates, elite security, global access. But her real luxury isn't money, it's attachment. She observes without reacting. She protects her son above everything. She preserves her position without explanation. Melania Trump didn't rise by being loud. She didn't survive by being emotional. She didn't secure her future by chance. She moved quietly through power and came out protected. And that's what makes her billionaire life so fascinating. Not the money, not the marriage, but the control. And behind that control is a lifestyle very few ever truly understand. Because living as the wife of a billionaire like Donald Trump isn't about luxury alone. It's about navigating constant pressure, public scrutiny, and power games that never stop. Every move Melania makes is calculated. Every appearance is intentional. Even her absence sends a message. In elite circles, showing up too often lowers value. Melania mastered the opposite. She became selective, rare, untouchable. Her daily life is wrapped in layers of protection most people never see. Advanced security teams, restricted access zones, background checks for staff, no spontaneous plans, no unplanned interactions. Privacy at this level isn't a preference, it's survival. Inside luxury estates and private residences, Melania's environment is designed for calm, neutral tones, minimal distractions, controlled energy. This isn't coincidence. It reflects her mindset, order over chaos, distance over emotion. While the public speculates endlessly about her marriage, Melania doesn't respond. She understands something crucial. Public opinion changes daily, but financial security and long-term positioning do not. Her focus has always been on stability, not validation. Raising Baron Trump became her top priority. She shielded him from cameras, from political noise, and from public judgment. In a world where everything is exposed, Melania created boundaries. Education, security, and privacy came before public image. That decision alone reshaped her role. She wasn't just a billionaire's wife. She became a guardian of legacy. Behind the scenes, Melania maintained connections with elite circles across Europe and America. Designers, investors, influencers, cultural power players. These relationships aren't loud or public. They're quiet and strategic. Money continues to work in the background. Investments mature. Licensing agreements renew. Digital assets expand. Melania doesn't chase trends. She waits until they align with her brand of exclusivity. This is how real wealth behaves. The media often misreads Melania's silence as weakness. But silence at this level is strength. It creates mystery. It limits exposure. It forces others to speculate while she remains protected. As years pass, Melania's position becomes more secure, not less. She doesn't need to reintroduce herself. Her name is already global. Her lifestyle is already set. Her future is already insulated. In the end, Melania Trump represents a rare form of power. Not dominance, not aggression, but endurance. She entered one of the most intense power structures on Earth and never lost herself inside it. She didn't burn out. She didn't implode. She didn't overshare. She adapted. And that is a true billionaire life most people never see. You just stepped inside a world few people ever see. That power, the silence, the strategies behind billionaire empires, AT Empire Insight. We don't follow headlines. We expose what's in behind them. The money, the influence, the real story shaping global power. If you enjoy elite lifestyles, untold billionaire stories, royal wealth, and the secrets of those who rule from the shadows, make sure to subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Because empires aren't built in public, they're built in silence. This is Empire Insight.